Hi, Wes Scott from LifeBack Law Firm, and today we're going to talk about LifeBack Law Firm's rising from the ashes. Uh, Years ago, we went through a series of transactions where we were faced with having to debunk these stories that the firm was, for example, firing Trump supporters, which the court threw out, which the person in charge of hiring at the firm said was not true. The firm deposed her, and she said it was not true. And yet these insinuations carried on for years because that's what you do if you're morally bankrupt. And so, we rise above this. And then we also dealt with sort of this attack on people's mental health and attack on people's sexual orientation. And it was just real bizarre experience and unfortunate. I mean, it's tragic, and thankfully the firm, stood fast and said, not today. I mean, the people that were within the firm said, yeah, this isn't going to happen. Not on our watch. And the forces of goodness defeated forces of evil. And the firm really has been able to rise above and really exploit this for its own advantage. For example, we have the most diverse, culturally diverse, ethnically diverse, sexual orientation diverse staff that we've ever had in the firm's history. And it's all thanks to going through this. In your own business, you're going to find you'll go through things, and that moral compass you have inside of you, always make sure that's pointed in the right direction, because if it is, you're going to succeed. If that compass is pointed towards moral bankruptcy, then that is a recipe for disaster. And thankfully, LifeBack Law Firm's compass was pointed towards the right direction, the only correct direction. And today we are strong, we are desired, we are in strong demand, and we're in such strong demand that oftentimes we can't take everybody's case. We just can't, and I apologize for that. But we are in such demand because of how we treat humanity. And how we treat humanity is like a big mama bear, like a grandma hugging her grandchild. Nothing can go wrong in the world when grandma's holding you. When the time is right. When you are ready to get your life back, reach out to LifeBack Law Firm. You're going to be so thankful you did.